Good afternoon, this is Bob Icino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Talking energy, crude oil strong today, but we got to talk natural gas. Crude oil was up along with all the other commodities, but natural gas was up about 1.25%, actually just below that, 1.22%, finishing at about 2.895, the high being 2.90, so finishing basically on the highs, rising for a fourth consecutive session, and we're well on our way to a third consecutive up week for natural gas. Now, granted, it's only Tuesday, and we do have the EIA figures on Thursday, which I'll talk about in a minute, but it's been a pretty strong week already for the first 2 days, and it's unlikely that the natural gas numbers, the way they're expected on Thursday, would come in strong enough, or that the weather would change. Heat continues in the south and the southwest, weather being one of the biggest factors in the supply, the short-term supply and demand dynamics for natural gas. Still heat in the south and the southwest, but a warm front pushing up through the northeast that's supposed to bring unusually hot and humid temperatures. Of course, natural gas in demand when temperatures are exceedingly high for the electricity that is powered by natural gas to run the air conditioners. There's generally a period of time, and we're getting close, the seasonality factor, where natural gas drops in price simply because we get in that sweet spot where air conditioning is not being used and heat's not being used, either one being used at a high rate. But with the hot weather that we've gotten in the south and southwest, that is sustained. It's above average temperatures, and this heat, this high pressure system bringing that heat into the northeast, looks like the demand is going to remain high. Now, I mentioned that EIA data that comes out on Thursday. The market's expecting a lower than average inventory injection on natural gas, and considering that we're about 565 billion cubic feet below the 5-year average right now, that certainly is going to be supportive of natural gas prices, if that's where the figure comes in. Even if it's not, if it exceeds the estimates even by a little bit, that still might be a dip that people buy. It's got to really blow the number out of the water, and it is unlikely or near impossible that it's going to be enough to bring it back up above storage inventory levels this time last year or the 5-year average, both of which we are now below. Given the demand that we're seeing, natural gas prices look to maybe fall, but they'll probably be buyers of dips if they do. This is Bob Icino talking natural gas futures from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.